December 1944, the Ardennes Forest, Belgium. They called it the Ghost Front. The snow is thick, the air is freezing, and the Allied forces are exhausted but highly confident. They believe the Nazi war machine is broken. They believe the war will be over by Christmas. They are dead wrong. Deep in the frozen fog of the Ardennes, Adolf Hitler is playing his final, desperate card, Operation Wacht am Rhein. He has secretly amassed an unstoppable force, over 400,000 men, 1,000 tanks, and thousands of artillery pieces. Before dawn on December 16th, the silence of the forest is shattered. The sky turns into a wall of fire. The massive German offensive tears through the American lines like paper. It is the beginning of the Battle of the Bulge, the largest and bloodiest battle fought by the United States in World War II. The German objective is simple: drive to the coast, capture the port of Antwerp, and split the Allied armies in half. But to do that, their panzer divisions need roads, and all the critical roads in the Ardennes converge on one small, quiet Belgian town, Bastogne. Whoever controls Bastogne controls the momentum of the entire war. Knowing this, the American High Command throws everything they have into the gap. They call upon their absolute elite, the 101st Airborne Division, the Screaming Eagles. They are rushed to Bastogne in open trucks, driving through freezing rain and sleet. They have no winter clothing. They are missing artillery. They are carrying very little ammunition. Most of them don't even have proper medical supplies. But they have a mission: hold the town, at all costs. By December 20th, the trap snaps shut. The 101st Airborne is completely cut off, surrounded by a ring of German steel. To make matters worse, the worst winter storm in decades hits the region. The thick fog grounds all Allied aircraft. There are no supply drops. There is no air support. Inside Bastogne, the situation is a nightmare. Temperatures plummet to 20 degrees below zero. Men are freezing in their foxholes, wrapping their feet in burlap sacks to prevent frostbite. Medics are out of morphine, operating on wounded soldiers using only cognac to dull the pain. Every time an American soldier fires his rifle, he has to count his bullets. Outside the town, the German net tightens. They are preparing to crush the American resistance once and for all. On the morning of December 22nd, 4 German emissaries walk up the snowy road toward the American lines. They are carrying a white flag. They bring a typed message from the German commander, addressed directly to the USA commander of the encircled town of Bastogne. The message is a chilling ultimatum. It states that the Americans are trapped, and their only option is honorable surrender. If they refuse, the German army will unleash complete annihilation using massed artillery. They give the Americans exactly 2 hours to decide. The message is brought down to the underground headquarters of Acting Commander Brigadier General Anthony McAuliffe. He is woken from a brief sleep to hear the news. Initially, he thinks the Germans are trying to surrender to him. When his staff clarifies that the Germans are demanding the American surrender, McAuliffe shakes his head in absolute disgust. He mutters 2 words: "Oh, nuts." Time is ticking. The American staff officers need to draft an official, written reply to the German High Command. McAuliffe struggles to find the right diplomatic words, but one of his officers stops him. He says, "General, your first reaction was the best." McAuliffe agrees. The official reply is typed up, placed in an envelope, and handed back to the German officers. The German major opens it. He is confused. He looks at the single word on the page and asks the American colonel, "Is this affirmative or negative?" The American looks him dead in the eye and replies. The reply is decidedly not affirmative. In plain English, it means go to hell. The Germans return to their lines. The Americans brace for the end of the world. The artillery barrage comes. The earth shakes, the buildings shatter, and the sky bleeds fire. But the 101st Airborne does not break. They hold the line. They fight for every inch of snow, every tree, every shattered wall. The legendary Defiance at Bastogne buys the Allies the one thing they need: time. On December 26th, the skies finally clear. Cargo planes drop thousands of tons of supplies, and from the south, General George S. Patton's Third Army smashes through the German lines, breaking the siege. The German war machine's final gamble has failed. The 101st Airborne survived the impossible. They were outnumbered, outgunned, and freezing to death, but they were never defeated.